He's going to get badder and nastier. Watch out, baby. Ooh.
Daddy Nish.
Ooh, groovy,
How far
baby.
will he go? Revenge. I curse you. I mean, the answer is he's gonna die. To do the short story, he's gonna die. He's gonna fucking murk himself trying to get revenge on Suki and his family. Not even like I feel like all of them are at risk. I don't feel like any of the Panesars are fully safe. I say this. I don't know if Vinny's gonna die anymore because I've been predicting Vinny's like a fucking punching bag. I've been predicting he's gonna die like twice within the last year. Last year's like he's gonna die in the Bridge Street Cafe fire. 100% the way Vinny's gonna fucking die. And then before in a video game, and then this last couple of weeks, I'm like Vinny's gonna get killed by Nish in a fire again. He's gonna die in a fire in a video game again. He's gonna die, hypothetically speaking, in a hypothetical proverbial fire, but he hasn't yet. So Vinny might just be safe for life. But it's just this is the angle. This is what we're going to be talking about. How far will Nish go? Because we've seen him go through lengths to try and ruin Suki. Gone through lengths to try and ruin Suki and Eve. Like last week, for example, when he tried to be like, little Tyrion's coming over. Little Tyrion Jaguar Ahmed, he's coming over. And he, we're going to spend time with him. And then he got Eve's mum put in hospital. And then it's like, bloody hell. I guess you just can't come, Eve. Wow. I guess it's just all the family all together by ourselves. God, wouldn't it be wild if me and Suki just started making out in front of the fucking kid? Jesus Christ. That's basically what he's doing. And then I made the joke about this in the podcast, but nobody watched it. So I made a joke about in the podcast that fucking Nish is the Roadrunner. And wait, no, it is the Roadrunner. No, the Roadrunner always gets away.
The Roadrunner's the good guy. Wile E. Coyote's Nish.
Wile E. Coyote that's who Nish is. He keeps drawing the tunnel on the fucking cave like, man, she's gonna go right into this, and then Suki just fucking goes through it because she's indestructible and she can't be stopped. And then he's like, fine, if she can do it, I can fucking do it. And then he like fucking does a big old run up, but his heart goes out. She's like, and then he just face plants the fucking cave. So at the end of the day, it's just paint on a fucking wall. And he keeps doing it every single time. He thinks he's done it. He thinks he's nailed it. I've got her good this time. She's not going to know how to respond to this. Fucking hell, how's that happened? It just keeps blowing up in his face at every single turn. And he is dying. He's basically got like a month or two left, essentially. I wouldn't be surprised if he dies in 2 weeks. Like, he's not got long left on the show. He is dying. The doctors have confirmed that he is basically dead very soon. So, and I've seen a lot of people also. I've seen some upset Ben Mitchell stands being like, this show is fucking ass. The Panesars go from hating each other and trying to kill each other to liking each other. And it's like they all agreed to draw a line under it, Nish is plotting his next move. Suki's plotting her next move. Vinny's just there, looking silly. He's fine. He looks fine. But
Ravi's looking sexy.
Like, it's a family. Families fight. They move past it. Sometimes you'd rather just move past it than actually deal with a confrontation. Let's be fucking honest. Sometimes you'd rather just go, yeah, that happened. See ya.
Also on the Roadrunner pit, I'm thinking of one of my favourite Roadrunner clips, which is where he's on the cliff and he fucking cuts around the cliff, but obviously Roadrunner doesn't fall, he just stays there. And he falls and he puts out a sign saying like, oh, why did this happen to me? I'm gonna fall.
Shucks. Something like that.
Yeah. I don't fucking...
Yeah. I don't know why I mentioned Roadrunner. Roadrunner is even an outdated reference for me. Like, it's even...
I used to...
But it's classic Looney Tunes.
I mean, I grew up watching the Roadrunner and like Wild Coyote. To me, a Boomerang, and Boomerang used to air all that shit.
Boomerang's sick, yeah.
And then,
Suki is Jerry, Nish is Tom. Every time Tom thinks he's got Jerry, Jerry like pulls something out of his fucking ass, just like snip, snip, snip. So, what the fuck? Yeah, like
I've another Looney Tunes reference. Nish is Elmer Fudd, and Suki's Bugs Bunny.
yeah. I don't know. Just that's it. There we are. So, but yeah, it's
We found the one. Just imagining it as Elmer Fudd. I'm sorry, it's just a funny idea.
yeah. I just love it. It's good fun. It is good fun. But that's how I feel like Nish is at all these times. It's like, yep, here we go. For fuck's sake. Oh, he's fucked it up. She's like, that's why I love it though. Like, Nish keeps trying to play like schoolyard tricks where it's like, yeah, well, Eve, she doesn't even. I heard that she said that she doesn't even like you anymore. And then Eve goes, is this true? And Suki goes, no. Oh, fair enough. It's like, oh, Eve, I heard that she says that you have bad breath. Suki, do I have bad breath? No. Like, it's fucking. So, yeah, well. Yeah, he's just coming up with nonsense to try and stick it out. But I do desperately think that he will die in a blaze of glory. Nish wouldn't die any other way. Nish wouldn't go out with a fucking silent whimper. He's a narcissist. He believes he's better than everybody else and he deserves that family life that he fucking tore apart. But he's not going to get it. Do I think there's a high chance that he tries to implicate Suki in his death? Yeah, probably. Like, it'll make a lot of sense for him to try to do that. He said and he did vow that he would, like, he would use every single second till he died trying to fucking ruin Suki for walking out on him. But, yeah, oh, you are still, yeah, I thought you were frozen for a second. You were just intense in thought. You're still thinking about Roadrunner.
Think about Animal Food.
But, yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting. Nish to me is like, he's like Tom Nook in Animal Crossing. He'll try to scam you on a big fucking deal. He'll offer you stuff. He'll take it away. And at the end of the day, you can never really trust the fucking little rodent. But I also said this, kind of like how they figured out who Dean is as a character. Nish is also a cockroach. He's hard to get rid of. You get stuck in places you would never imagine. Like him getting with Cat for some reason, just because he wanted some fun. But to finally wrap this around, I 100% think that Nish dies. And fairly upcoming scenes, possibly a Halloween stunt.
And I'll just read on here. Navin Chowdhury has revealed. Just zooming there. Navin Chowdhury has revealed to an inside source that this is the worst is yet to come with regards to his EastEnders character Nish Panesar. There's revenge, redemption, and retribution. So you take your pick. Those are the cards on the table. Let's see who gets dealt with, he said. And then
put the cards upon the table. There we are.
you wanted to. The Infinity on Ravi will.
It's not a phase, Mum. That voice break was the best time. Because you wanted to. Fucking.
Then Finny and Ravi will forgive him yet again, lol. And Suki won't turn him in. No one will call the cops. It's become stupid. Nuggy. I nearly said Nuggy. Who the fuck's Nuggy?
Nuggy.
Nugget.
Get it all for the Nookie.
So you can stick it up your bar. You can stick it up your.
Mate, all these references are from 20 years ago. I was barely alive 20 years ago.
You could stick it up your hair. You could stick it up your hair. Nuggy and Fanny will still insist he attends all the family events. I'm finding it a bit boring how they keep repeating the same stories with Nish the entire year, which is inevitably end at Christmas. I know EastEnders isn't realistic in a lot of ways, but why the hell would Suki and Eve remain in Nish's orbit that would long keep flaunting their relationship in his face? He only.
I mean, he is dying.
He
It's like birthdays. You can have your let's say you've got a parent who's a fucking absolute piece of shit, but they're dying and you're suddenly back in their life. You kind of just start to look past a lot of the terrible shit that they've done just because you know that they're dying soon. Like, it just happens.
see, there's a difference. You think like a normal person would do that. That was my mother. I'd be like, yeah, die, bitch, die faster. Go on, die, die,
Your video
month.
game.
My real life
But
mother,
like
not my mother figure.
because because Nish is dying and they've got the family, Andy has managed to basically trick and coerce Vinny, Ravi, the grandkids. Priya still doesn't like him, but because he's managed to get the majority of the family, they can't really oust him because he will just show up anyways.
Yeah, not he only tried to have Eve killed and is dying now, with nothing left to lose. Tried to kill his own son and everyone witnessed it, but poor granddad. He starts the upcoming fire, maybe. Ryan started
Yeah.
the fire. We didn't start the fire. It's always burning since the world's been
The world's been turning.
turning.
He's so beautiful.
But how
Fair enough.
original. He's so beautiful. I know. His eyes get more piercing every episode. Just have Denise tell him about Ranveer and watch him running around the square naked like Coney 2012 on steroids. Would be hilarious.
What? That's a throwback.
Holy shit, I forgot about Coney 2012.
That's a baller reference.
And dead, thank fuck. And with him gone, Chucky can go back to being sweet and innocent when she used to be before we even heard of Nish. Oh, yeah, but none of us don't know if he's going to die or not. Question: the producers, cause writers and viewers are making us viewers guessing, and I'm going the latter. I say he won't die, and walked away unharmed, smirking, and after causing carnage. Most of us do know he's soon to be a gun. I thought I said a gooner. I was going to be confused with like a gooner. Gunner though.
Absolute gooner.
I wonder if he will find out about Christmas before his exit, especially since it was Denise who that hit him, not Keanu. For fuck's sake, they're only making Nish nastier to make the other Panesars look all more innocent. And they are a toxic family through and through. Every time Nish pulls a stunt, I think he can't get any worse than that, and then he surprises me. I will miss his facial expressions. Feels like he had such more potential as a character, a fantastic actor, and a character actor seems believable as a bad guy. See, I thought a wrestling reference, by the way. I thought they were going to do what they did with MJF, where they turn him face. I thought he was just going to turn out to be a nice guy. And then it's like, oh, it's forgiven. We love you. He's our scumbag. But no. But no.
No. One thing I will miss when Nish is gone is when he's doing a serious scene about how Suki's marriage has really broken him. He always hits everybody with a massive like man. She's like, she broke my heart, man. Like he always hits it in all these serious scenes. I fucking go back and watch any of the serious ones. Man, it's fucking. He's got a weird speech pattern. Does old Nish Panesar. But like I will say, his exit is probably well timed because I will agree at this point he is kind of outstaying his welcome. Like we still made the point at Christmas, or at least I made it about 350 different times because we made about 4,000 different videos suggesting who was going to die at Christmas. It's Martin Fowler. I said it would be a shame if Nish died at Christmas because it feels like there's still so much more room to grow with the character. But over this last 10 months, he has done pretty much everything he possibly could, and it shows that he, like how most people are in real life, he is solely hell-bent on one thing. He wants to either make Suki love him or ruin Suki's life. And that's been his entire goal this year. And as her relationship with Eve has progressed, his hatred has grown. So, with all that said, it is definitely the right time for him to leave, and it's definitely the time for the character to be killed off. As there's been so much time, as everybody's been actively waiting, Suki and Eve can finally be happy for once. Obviously, there will still be drama, because it's fucking EastEnders. Come on now, there will always be drama. But, with that also in mind, I think it's the right time for it to happen, and I do think it'll happen very soon. Like I said, October stunt, November-ish. We have
I
a decent little runway between October and November now, and at the end of November we have the Elaine and George wedding. So I think there'll be a high chance that it all concludes within this next month or so.
I have a comment here that I want to read before I let everyone go. Hopefully he kills the knights and the new Mickles first. Vote Nish, let's make EastEnders watchable again.
Oh,
Ah,
fuck
ha-
off.
harsh, mate. I don't know what you've got against the knights, but they've become a good family. The only one who can act, Colin Salmon, far too good for EastEnders, has had his character ruined by poor writing. The rest are of school play standard, They were a pointless addition. I include the return of Cindy in this. The writing team seem to think more characters equal good. I respectfully disagree. What is this one guy add at the bottom? Is this? Oh, someone's just saying Hammy. Oh God, Hammy overreacting from Nish. Thank God this is nearly over. Worst actor ever. Classic EastEnders. All right. I hope you like those negative comments.
I will say I'm going through. This person seems like a very scorned EastEnders fan. Is Teddy an awful actor, or am I missing something? And his writing this far has been very shitty. Absolute waste. Not good news. Ruined by the better actors, but slowly ruined by the writing. Ridiculous storyline. The Cindy and the Knights should have stayed where they were. They fucking fuming. They're a scorned EastEnders fan. It's fucking. Where do you think this Tommy storyline's going? Nowhere. Via boredom. Stop being so grumpy, man. Supposed to enjoy the show.